Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to my next upgrade kit review. And today I'm looking at DNA Designs DK38 Legacy Combiner Upgrade Kit for Menasor, our Legacy Menasor. I have all the pieces to Menasor, and now we have an upgrade kit to make him taller, make things a little better. This does have different option for the chest, which personally I am not going to use, but I will show what it looks like because I prefer having the more cartoon accurate chest rather than the toy styled chest. There is also a different crotch piece, which I'm not sure what exactly the difference is, but we'll get a look at that. And then there are pieces to swap out that makes his legs taller. So let's start off by opening it up, and I have not used anything in this or taken anything out. Oh, wait. Let's look at the box first. I'm getting ahead of myself here. My gosh. My gosh. All right. So here's our box, typical DNA design box. Here's the, well, you can see what the alternate chest piece that we're getting looks like. DK38 Legacy Combiner. Age 16 plus. On this side, same thing as the front. On this side, that same image. On the top, DK38. On the bottom, barcode and stuff. And on the back, we've got our product shot showing everything that's in here. We've got a sword, chest piece, different crotch plate, pieces for the bottom of the feet, so it kind of makes his feet a little bit bigger in a way. Here are the replacement pieces for his thighs, or just under his thighs, part of his thighs, and replacement hands. And these are really cool too. Like I'm really loving that. And then all these pieces here are going to use some of the stuff that he already came with Motor Master. That's going to turn into a large gun. I don't know if I'll end up using that as a weapon for him personally. I may see about that third-party, like purple standard style gun for him. But that is everything in the box. So, again, let's open it up and take out the box. And we'll set the box off to the side. And here we've got our instruction booklet, or, well, instruction page showing how to change everything out. So there is all of that. Yeah, there's definitely differences here that are going to make a heck of a difference. Like, or pieces here that are going to make a heck of a difference. Let's move that off to the side. I'm going to need to look at them while I'm doing this. And what I'm going to do is I'm only going to do like one hand, one thigh at a time. And then I'll do the other ones off camera. But here's all of our pieces. First thing is we've got pieces that go onto the foot. And it's also got a little R, but nice thing with these two is open it up, bring that down, and then this is going to be part of the trailer. So very cool on that, but I will show that off a little bit later. There's one, and this one said it was the right, so I think it's, yeah. Got our screws that we're going to need. Here's our left. L1. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to make a bit of a difference. We've got our sword, and show off the difference. Actually, I can grab his other sword, which this one I'm going to give to Motormaster, but here you can see the difference. I mean, definitely much better. And then this one, yeah, I'll use for Motormaster. We'll set that off to the side. Here is our thigh pieces. And you see we still do use the little spring-loaded pieces that the lower legs hook into. But yeah, here are these. And these are going to be, well, we'll figure out which one goes where. There we go. Here is the replacement crotch piece, and I can see the difference. So instead of sticking inward, it's pushing outward. And then there are these pieces here. And you can see a little bit movement here, so bring in actually our Menasor. We're going to take this out, but you can see, so here's the original. And this is the new one, and you can see it's actually like got a little bit more depth to it. Like, it's a little thicker. So when we get to that point, we'll show that off. And then here's the different chest, which, like I said, I'm going to still stick with this chest. I like this chest much better, but you can see sort of the difference between that. But I like this. I like the more cartoon accurate chest personally. Then, of course, we've got, once I can get it out. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. We've got new hands, and they are fully articulated. Like, very nicely articulated. Like, look at that. Get a nice spread with the fingers. Can get like a coming in, and the sword actually does have a tab, so like you get that tabbed in and it'll hold the sword nicely. So very excited for that, definitely. And then yeah, we can see we're gonna separate it and put it all together, and I'll show the when we go back into vehicle mode for Motormaster, for his trailer mostly, what differences we're going to have here. And there's the other fist. We've got, some of these are a pain to get out. We got these pieces. Some of these are for making the weapon, the sort of gun thing. This one is used for the trailer because it's going to be longer. So that's what we're going to need that for mainly. Plus, I think it also has this whole thing with the sword. So what is it? Yeah, I'll have to look. But like, I think we can have the sword, whoops, on his back. But we'll get into that in a bit. This piece and this piece. So many little pieces here, and this piece. This is going to be a very long video, so I do apologize about that. We'll get rid of that. So one thing we'll do here is these. Want to slide it up and in, slide it back, and there's that one. So same thing with this one. Again, get it pushed all the way back in there. I don't know, I think that might be as far as it goes, but there's the feet, which do look really good. I do like that. And so you'll get kind of an idea. We can pull this chest off, and this one's going to plug in the same way. Because you can get, I'm just going to show this off here. Like I said, I prefer the other one, but you can see. So there's how it looks with that one. And it's more toy style. Like, not for me personally. I prefer the more cartoon style. So this is the chest for me. But definitely very nice. So let's get into some more of this with all of our little bits here. And I think we can start off with making our gun. So I'm going to bring this piece in, and we want it like this, and then we want to take this piece. This is going to, want to separate it, and this is going to plug in like this, and then we can close that up, and that's going to be sort of the, whoop, nope, wrong way. So we want it where it's going to come down fully like that. So I had it upside down. And then yeah, close that back up. And what this is going to do is it's going to plug in right here and work as sort of a handle type of thing. Now we take these, and they are going to plug in right here. And that's the same thing on this side. And then we fold one in like this. And then this piece right here is going to sort of plug in right there. And now take this. This is going to plug in right here. Then this piece plugs in at the top here. And that's pretty much it. That is our big old cannon now. And yeah, like I said, the way he holds it, hopefully I can get this to work pretty well. Want to just sort of plug it in, and there he is holding it. It is rather heavy, but let's get, like, it's just way too huge. I am glad that they offered something like this, but man, he doesn't. A gun that large is completely insane, I think. So get that back off. We'll set that off to the side. And now I think we will get into doing some of our other upgrade pieces here. I want to make sure that that is on all the way like it should be. Yeah, so there we go. There's that. So now I'm actually going to pull off these pieces, his arms. Whoop. All right, now with these, what we want to do, want to take these screws out of the hand, set them off to the side. that off to the side, and then pull the hand apart. I don't think there's anything we need to save on that. Let me double check. Oh, no, we do need this piece. So it's a tiny little piece, but we are going to need that for the soft ratchet. So we'll save that, but then we can just put the hand back together, set that off to the side. We're going to bring this one in, and we want to put this in like this, and then set that in, and put that in. Now I think we used 2 of our new screws. Come on. 1, 2. Then we're going to put this back together. And 1 goes here. Next, I'll just start that and then just finish it off once I got both screws started good enough. Whoop. All right, come on. There we go. Nope. Almost had it. I almost had it. Very nearly. Very nearly. Get in there. Get in there. All right. Now we screw them together. Or as Emgo would say, we screw. Oh, and they are very, very tight screws. Make sure that it all stays. That's going to be where we need it to be. All right, and there we have. Whoop, well, let's get it around the right way. And there we have one hand on. And here you can see our difference. So very cool. Definitely like that. Oh, and I can see why you want it in this arm. It won't really work in this one because of the post. This one doesn't have the post in front. So, but I will be back with the other hand on. So one moment. All right. So now we have both hands on, and I did have an issue where I actually used the wrong screws. So be careful of that. There are 4 shorter screws and then a whole bunch of these longer screws with the point. So you want the shorter ones for the hands. But here we have our hands on there. Looks really good. So we're going to set that off to the side. And I think we're going to start with the lower legs now. Honestly, for me personally, the chest, like I said, I'm going to use the chest that already is on it. I don't think because of how much it's going to stick out more. But just know that the fact it's there. So I don't know. I'm still debating on that. But let us remove the lower legs. We'll set them off to the side. There's one. Here's the other. So set them off to the side. we need it. And now, these we have, I think it's just the one screw. Or is it a second screw? Okay, so... Okay, so there's 2 screws. So I want to rotate it. There are 2 screws. We're going to take those out. And make sure you're kind of holding it together, because there is a spring for this piece, and we want to save that spring. We don't want it to go flying and lose it, which, oh, unfortunately could happen. So now, I'm going to pull it apart. There's our little spring. And here are these. So this one. Now we'll take our bigger one and let's see, let's make sure we've got the right one. Okay, I think. Is it gonna... So yeah, this one we want, it should tell us. Usually there's like a left and a right, but I'm not seeing that. Oh, yep, left. So yeah, this is the one we want. And what we want to do, we want this piece. I think that's how it's supposed to go, like that. But we want to make sure we got the spring in there. Yeah, make sure we got the spring in there. All right, come on. This is where it's always a little bit tougher, is it not? I think we want this bit down. So... All right, so let's get one piece on there right away. And then I think we're gonna get this in away. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we want to use this little bit right here. So that's where we're gonna want to hold it from, because it's got a piece sticking out. You can't really see what I'm doing here. So yeah, so this has a little piece jutting out for the spring. Get it in there. That's what we want to do. Ha ha ha. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yarda, yarda, yarda. Oh, come on. Come on. Nope. See, and it's always a little more difficult when you're trying to put it back together. Just a bit. Just a bit. All right, come on. Hold it. Oh, come on, man. This is not easy. It's, yeah, trying to do it on camera, I think this is the biggest issue. All right, 1 second. Okay, got it. So here's where the 2 screws go on the new one. Then rotate it. You can see difference. Well, you can see the difference. But yeah, you want to be careful with this, that spring. You want to make sure that it stays in there. It was very, very difficult to get lined up. But that is also much tighter on the mushroom peg in there. But we'll show this off real quick, the difference. So plug this one on. And plug this one on. And that way you can see the difference. So, so yeah, he's leaning. So there's the difference. So now I'll get the other one done and I will be right back. Okay, so there's both pieces done, and then now we'll go with the different crotch piece, because I think I might just end up using it. I said I don't want the toy design. I want it to look more like the cartoon. So let's see, I think it's just 3 screws. Yeah, it's just 3 screws. So 3 screws, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, do be careful when you're doing these, like that spring. You want to get it. It is a pain. It literally is a pain. Now, hold on, let me get these out of the way. Yeah, it is a pain to get it all out of the way. This one. And this one. Oh, was there more? Oh, no, there's 5. There's 5 screws, so there's 2 down here as well. So there's that one. And that one. Alright, let's pull this all apart in order to push these screws through to get them out and moved out of the way. And pull this apart, and there are little pieces in there, kind of hard to see, but we want those out. So we want to keep these pieces for the ratchet. So you can just kind of get it. Looks like you can get in on the side and sort of just pull it out with a small enough screwdriver or a small enough tweezers or something. But yeah, you can see here's the difference. So as much as I would have preferred like it being in like this isn't bad. Kind of looks like it matches up in a way. So set that off to the side. And now these are going to go in the same spot like these other ones were. You may need to kind of lead them in there. Come on, man. Always the easiest thing to do. Alright, come on. Close. Not quite. So you have the issue with some of these parts being reused because they are a pain to line up because you only got so much room in there. Then they go in kind of sideways or don't want to go in straight like they should be. And it is not fun. It is rather annoying. Okay, I think I got one. Well, it's kind of a tight fit. No wonder. No wonder. See if we can get this other one to go in like we need it to. And there, it's trying to go in kind of sideways. Come on, come on. No, not that way, you dingus. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Sorry about that. Come on, not at an angle. Straight down. Straight down. Stop being a pain. I said stop being a pain. Alright, I think... There we go. Now, slide that on. Then we can slide this piece on. And now we use what's left of our new screws to screw that back in. I'm going to start with the middle. Screw that together. Same thing here. Alright, I'm going to go off camera to finish screwing this, but yeah, you just new screws in the 5 holes. So, one moment. Alright, there it is together. That doesn't look bad, actually. But now we got this little, so yeah, it actually looks a little better. So I think I am going to keep it on. So now we'll put everything back together. Oh, there we go. Alright, so there's our legs. And now put our arms back on. Oh, forgot. And there is that. So the final. So we'll show, that way we can show off the whole upgrade kit. Oh, whoops, that is not what I meant to do. Not one bit. Alright, so pop this back on where it needs to go. That way you guys can see. Like I said, I am not going to keep the new chest. I don't personally like it. But get him far enough back. But there you go. So there is the whole upgrade for changing out everything to make him taller, and it works. It looks good. Again, I am not a fan of the more toyetic chest that they did for the design. I'm not going to be using that. I'm going to be using the more cartoon style chest. However, the new crotch plate, the longer thighs, they work. Makes it look so much better. And then the bigger feet, those definitely work too. I'm not really going to show off the base mode because there isn't much difference to it. Really? Yeah, there's really no difference in the base mode. It's just not worth it. Not worth it at all. There is with the sword, so this actually plugs on like this in here, or did I have that? Oh, no, went the wrong way with it, I think. But yeah, you just sort of plug it in here. And then what we do with that, and again, I'm going all through this new, but this hole right here, you can, whoops, that is not supposed to happen. No idea what happened there. There we go. Then you just plug that in there, and you can have the sword on his back if you want. But pull it all off, and we will get his weapons in his hands. So take his sword, plug that in, wrap his fingers around it. And then we can take the gun and we'll want to put this into a fist. And that just sort of fit it in there and plug it in like that. And again, it's kind of heavy, but there he is, all armed up, and that sword looks so much better like that. Definitely like the look. Again, like I said, I am not going to be using this chest personally. It's not the style I like. I always like for something that's a bit more cartoon. So that's what I am going to be going for. So we'll take this off so you can get an idea of what it looks like with the original on. And then you can make your own decision on what it is you like. But there it is. And that's the look I'm going to go for personally. Like, I know it makes his stomach look all kinds of like weird, but I think it fits. I really, really do. So now I am going to get it into Motormaster, into his vehicle mode, and show you the slight changes that we make with vehicle mode. Which, going into vehicle mode, you should know that you do need the original chest piece, because it will not go into the trailer mode with this piece on. So just understand that. Just make sure you know that. And yeah, so I will be right back. Okay, so I wanted to show this off real quick. So yeah, this is why you need the original chest piece. So when you're going from this, you want these folded up, rotate the waist, which doesn't really show it in the directions that they have, but you do need to have the waist rotated. Then you can rotate this and then bring these down to line those slots up, and there's that piece pretty much ready. So now I'll be right back with most of the rest of it. Okay, so there's part of it. We got these new pieces. It's gonna still take a bit. So what we want to do, oh, alright. So we still want this to come around like it did before. Kind of see. Right. Come on, man, come on. Come on, why am I having such a difficult time here? There we go, I think. All right, something not lining up. There we go. Then this will still go in. Yeah, there's all of that in there. Like that, and then you see that sticking out a little farther. But we're going to come back to that later, and these later. So I actually put these together too much ahead of time. So what we do here, we need to take these back apart. And with these, oh, okay. I just love all the different, yeah. Because these, this is going to go on here. And this will go on here. And what these are going to end up needing, so I'm going to shove this actually. Oh no, I can't, can I? No, not until I get those back on. So these pieces, there's this piece, this piece. I'm going to kind of go, so this one is going to go sort of into here. You want to make sure it's in there right. So kind of like that. This piece will go sort of into here. Then we can close this all. Well, no, yeah, this piece. Come on, man. Maybe not. All right. Now we'll close that one back up. And then this one. This piece is going to go into here, just sort of get it in there. There's that. Now, this piece, I want to make sure that's in there, and then we can plug it all together like we usually do. So there's all of that. And then I want to pull the sword. Oh, whoops. I'm getting ahead of myself. So pull the sword apart. It comes into 3 parts. This, so it's this clip here. We kind of want it. Make sure. At least that's what it's showing. Okay. So this is going to go in sort of like that. So we want that in there. Now, we slide this bit down into here. And then put this all back together. Of course that fell out, so I'm just going to shove that in there, let it float around in there for now. It's whatever. Oh, nope, I did something wrong here. Okay. So, this piece is actually, it goes into here. And then that'll close up. Whoop, you want to make sure that it's, okay, so yeah. There's that. So now with that, we take these pieces and so there's these bits, they just plug in like right here, and it's gonna be a bit of a tight fit. And same thing with this one. And now we put it back together. Oh my God. Now we can put it back together. Alright, so there's that. So now with that all back together, we can still plug this sword in and gently slide it in there, and then put all of this back together. Okay, so maybe a tight fit. Come on, man. Stop it. Okay. So now, why is this being a pain? That's because I have it wrong. We want them on the inside ones, not the outside. That should be nice, stay nice and tight. At least it should. This is a bit more of a headache than I anticipated it to be, but okay, there we go. That's much better. It's not like directly on top of everything. And now we can put these two pieces together. This is supposed to still fit in here, and there we go. Much better. Much better. So there's that. Now what we want to do is we're going to take these parts, open up, slide this until it's in like that. And there's that. And same thing with this side. Open up, slide it, fold it in, and there's that side. And we can actually it is gonna go. Oh, okay. So one is gonna be on this side, sort of like this. Okay, so come on, man. Come on. Yeah, so there's this tab. Has to go in this slot here. So make sure you get that lined up pretty well. It's kind of a tight fit. What about this one? How about this side? Is this side gonna work very well? That is sort of being a pain, because these will tab together like this. It's supposed to go on here. Yeah, sort of want it like this, like that. There we go. And this one as well. And then just sort of get that where we need it. Which is not as easy as you would hope. But there is that. And the last bits that we do. So I need to get Motor Master into his vehicle modes. One moment. Okay, so now this piece is going to go like right here, like this. We'll set that off to the side for the moment. Oh, okay. So yeah, then we'll plug it in like we normally do. Right here. And then this piece also goes in right there. It's supposed to, but it doesn't seem like very tight of a fit, does it? No, it does not. Unless I have it the wrong way. Oh, I have it the wrong way. That's why. All right. So we want it like this. I think we want it like this. And this piece. No, not that one either. So we do actually. Yeah, the instructions, like, okay. Yeah, and this piece is supposed to, okay, so you want to kind of push it on there a bit tight. And then plug this back on to him. As I can find where the heck it's at. And the final bit is this piece, and this piece goes underneath here. And it is actually, oh, how does it go? Okay, so there's, this actually slides in, like right in there. Kinda. It's supposed to go in there. It is not, again, very tight. Now is it? Yeah, so this is supposed to go in here, but I don't think it's going to stay very well. But here we have Motor Master with his full trailer, and yeah, definitely looks better. Looks longer. Looks like it's supposed to be roughly the length it should be. So not bad at all. Definitely a better kit for the combined mode, but still, this is not bad either. And I do like the fact that they did add the purple to help go along with the rest. But yeah, there we have a full-size trailer that looks much better. And then you can, well, maybe you can't, but it can just sort of sit like that. So yeah, so there we go. So this has turned out to be a very long video. I apologize about that. But there is the DNA Design upgrade kit for Menasor. So there we go. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all later.